I called my MIL ill-mannered for going through my suitcase and criticizing my bikini. My husband Jake and I were packing for our anniversary trip to Florida when his mom Linda decided to drop by unannounced. She has this weird habit of just walking into our house like she owns the place, but I usually try to be polite because Jake hates conflict. I was upstairs folding clothes into my suitcase when I heard her voice downstairs talking to Jake about something. I figured she'd stay in the living room like a normal person, but 20 minutes later I heard footsteps coming up the stairs. I was in the bathroom grabbing my toiletries when I heard her voice from our bedroom. "Oh my goodness, what is this?" she said in that judgmental tone she uses when she disapproves of something. I walked back into the room and found Linda standing over my open suitcase, holding up my red bikini like it was evidence in a crime scene. She had obviously been digging through my neatly packed clothes to find it. "Linda, what are you doing?" I asked, trying to stay calm. She looked at me with this horrified expression and said, "Honey, you can't seriously be planning to wear this in public. This is basically underwear." I stared at her for a second, not believing what I was hearing. The bikini was completely normal. I'd bought it at Target last summer. It wasn't even a skimpy one, just a regular two-piece that I wear to the community pool all the time. "It's a bikini, Linda. People wear them at the beach," I said, reaching for it, but she pulled it away from me and continued her lecture. "When I was your age, women had more respect for themselves. We didn't parade around half naked for everyone to see. What will people think when they see Jake's wife dressed like this?" That's when something inside me snapped. This woman had just gone through my personal belongings without permission and was now trying to shame me for packing normal swimwear for a beach vacation. "Linda, that is incredibly ill-mannered of you," I said, loud enough that Jake could probably hear me downstairs. "You went through my private suitcase without asking, and now you're criticizing what I choose to wear on my own vacation." Her mouth fell open like she couldn't believe I'd called her out. "I was just trying to help you make better choices," she stammered. "Help me? By going through my stuff like some kind of airport security guard? That's not helping, that's snooping and judging." Jake appeared in the doorway looking confused. His mom immediately turned to him and said, "Jake, you need to talk to your wife about appropriate clothing choices. She's planning to embarrass your family at the beach." I looked at Jake and said, "Your mother went through my suitcase and is now trying to dress code me for our anniversary trip. Are you going to say something or just stand there?" Jake looked back and forth between us for a second, then said, "Mom, why are you going through our luggage? That's really weird." Linda got all defensive and said she was just making sure we had everything we needed, but Jake wasn't buying it. He told her she needed to apologize for invading our privacy. She refused and said she was just looking out for our reputation. That's when I'd had enough. "Linda, I'm a grown woman who can dress herself. If you have a problem with normal swimwear, maybe you should stay home instead of going to public beaches where people wear bikinis." She grabbed her purse and stormed out, muttering something about disrespectful young women. Jake apologized and said he'd talk to her about boundaries when we got back from our trip. The best part, when we posted pictures from our beach vacation, Linda's own sister commented on my bikini photo saying how cute I looked and asking where I bought it. Turns out even Linda's family thought she was being ridiculous.